Hey, this is my comic pull list for June 8th, 2016. Starting off with DC is Constantine, the Hellblazer, issue number 13. John takes a risky move to save New York and Oliver's kids from Lord Neuron, but being Constantine, you can bet things aren't going to go as planned. This is a good final issue to the story arc and to this run. Next month, as part of the DC Rebirth, we're getting Hellblazer Rebirth number 1. Not sure how I feel about rebooting this franchise again after only 13 issues. 13 great issues. I really like the tone of this run, the writing, the art, the humor, the quirk level, it all hit the right notes for me. I just hope that the new run will be as good. And speaking of DC Rebirth, if you're not familiar with what that is, I'll give you the Cliff Notes version, well, as best as I understand it anyway. So DC was founded in 1934, and it rocked on pretty well for the next 8 decades, but after so much time passed, the powers that be decided that a reboot was needed to freshen things up. So in 2011, the entire DCU was reformed into the New 52. I won't go into the specifics, but basically the Flash caused an event at the end of which DC dropped all its titles and rebooted 52 of them based on this new continuity. But after 4 years of the New 52, DC, for reasons, decided once again to refashion the DCU, keeping some elements of the New 52 while incorporating chunks of the original continuity also, combining them into this rebirth, which if it winds up sucking will probably be renamed by the DC fanboys DC Afterbirth, because, you know, you'll want to throw it out. Now, I had decided that I wasn't going to read any of these titles. I didn't really have the time or really the interest. I had tried to get into a few of the New 52s, but they just didn't click for me. But I've been hearing good things about Rebirth so far, so I thought I'd get a few titles and give them a chance. First, I picked up DC Rebirth number 1, which came out a couple weeks ago. This was a one-off, which kind of lays the groundwork. It centers around a central character, no spoilers, who knows that things aren't as they should be, but because of plot device, he is stuck somewhere and no one remembers him. We also learned that the events leading up to the New 52 may not have been the Flash's fault. This was a pretty good issue with tons of DC characters making cameos, and the ending came as quite a surprise. Then picking up right from there is Flash Rebirth number 1. Now, as a fan of the TV series, I decided to pick this one up because I really like the character. In this issue, Barry Allen starts having visions while investigating a crime scene, which is very reminiscent of one from his own past. This was a good first issue with lots of twists and turns story-wise, so I think I'll be sticking with this one for a while. Next up, it's Aquaman Rebirth number 1. I've never been a huge Aquaman fan, but I picked this one up just to see what direction they take the character in this new universe. So in this issue, Arthur attempts to stop an Atlantean terrorist attack, during which we get the rundown of his past as both a joke and a badass. I thought this was a well done first issue. It provided lots of pertinent information without feeling like an info dump. That being said, I probably won't be reading more of this title because I'm still not an Aquaman fan. And now for my last Rebirth title, Wonder Woman Rebirth number 1. The Amazon princess is having trouble with her memory. Is she born of clay? Is she the daughter of Zeus? Does she have a twin? These questions and more take her on a quest to find the answers. Now, I've loved Wonder Woman since she premiered on TV when I was 7, so I had to give this one a try. I found it quite intriguing. I'm not hooked yet, but I'll give it another few issues. Moving on to Dynamite, it's Xena Warrior Princess number 3. So Gabrielle, Xena, and their gang of harpies infiltrate a casino to kidnap a Roman general. But the stakes may be higher than they bargained for. This was an okay issue, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be my last of this title. The art is good, and the story is okay, but it just feels flat when compared to the TV series. Next from Marvel is Star Wars Darth Vader number 21. So 000 and BT complete their mission as Darth Vader takes on Silo. But the scientist may have a few tricks up his sleeve. It's an okay issue, not much story but lots of action, and it's much better than the Shoot-Torn War. Next, another Star Wars title. It's Star Wars Poe Dameron number 3. In this issue, all hell breaks loose as Poe and Agent Tarek square off, while Black Squadron engages the First Order's TIE fighters. And in the heat of battle, the Kresh's egg hatches. Finally! This wraps up this first story arc, and I liked it for the most part, so I look forward to seeing where things go from here. And finally, from Titan, is Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor, Year 2, number 10. No, I'm still not caught up on this title, but I promise I'm really going to try. So that's all I've got. What did you get? Why not leave me a comment and let me know? And while you're clicking things, if you accidentally click like and subscribe, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. See you guys later. Yep, I guess that's my thing now.